Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I thought I would do an updated what's in my nappy caddy now that I don't have a newborn. I have a 8-week-old. Hi 8-week-old. Okay, so it's a bit later on than when I filmed the intro to this video, and I've moved over to my floor because the baby is asleep over there where the sofa is, and she's kind of like stirring a little bit. She's only just falling asleep, so I just wanted to move out the way and like talk over here, not like right where she is. So yes, I'm going to film the updated what's in my nappy caddy. I didn't get a great deal of use out of this when she was first born because everything was just messy and just everything was everywhere. So I actually just had like a load of rubbish basically in my living room the whole time, and it was just looked horrible all the time. But now I've started to actually make some use out of this again, and I just basically take it between the bedroom and out here. To be honest, she doesn't always need this that much in the bedroom because I always try and keep the bedroom to actually strictly nighttime. Like, she has naps out here, which I might change up in a bit, like in the next few weeks, but and start putting her in a cot for naps. But at the moment she currently naps out here, and then she knows that the bedroom is actually bedtime. That's just, you know, part of the old routine. So what do we have in here? Basically the majority is nappies. She's now in size 2. Actually she could probably get away with almost transitioning to size 3 now, but I'm going to use up these nappies first because she still fits in these. I say that because I think that there's always a crossover in sizes, and to be honest, when they start getting bigger poo explosions, it's always better to have the bigger nappy. So, but she still fits in these relatively comfortably for now. Size 1 is long gone, which is really tragic, but yeah, we've got size 2. I use the Lidl ones because we've got a Lidl really close and they're really cheap, and I have had no issues with her and these. We've had a couple of blowouts, but no more than like probably what you would normally have with a baby. Like, I've had literally like 2 or something, and it's probably more so that I haven't put the nappy on particularly well, or it's just it was gonna happen anyway. So I really like these nappies. I really recommend them. So yeah, basically all nappy. So I did have a section of breast pads in here as well, like a little box, but I don't really use them that often anymore because I guess my boobs are just sort of settled down a bit. They do still leak every now and again, but it's not a huge amount. Like, I'll probably put them on if I go out, but when I'm at home I'm not really that bothered because, to be honest, I'm always covered in sick anyway, so it doesn't make a huge deal of difference. So I took those out and I just put in here, I've got 2 packs because I was using a pack of wipes out here and then a pack of wipes in the bedroom, but I've just put them both in here. And to be honest, you can never have too many wipes when you have a baby, but these are actually also the Lidl brand. I actually don't really think I've bought any wipes for the baby because so many people were so kind and thoughtful when they did their gifts for us that they bought us wipes. So I got a pack of, like a big box of these from somebody. We got the Little Angels ones from Asda. I'm not that fussy on the wipes that we use. I just go for sort of cheap and sensitive. Oh, I did buy wipes actually. The first lot of wipes that I bought were the ones that are the Amazon ones, I think called Mama Bear, and they're basically like the Amazon equivalent of the wet wipes, and they were not wet wipes. What are they called? Wet ones? No, not wet ones. What are the really good ones called? Everyone, like the ones that are basically just all water wipes. Duh, got there eventually. But now she's a little bit less sensitive. These do the job fine. So yeah, and then I have an array of nappy rash creams because, you know, should we get a little bit of nappy rash here and there, and I'd rather be prepared and have a happy baby than not be prepared. So yeah, so we've got some protective nappy cream, the Little Angels one from Asda. I put this on most times that we change a nappy because it's good at protecting like the delicate area. If we go out and I can't change a nappy straight away, I don't want her sitting in just wet and not having anything protective. I do have pseudocreme somewhere as well, but I think that's in her actual bag when we go out. Like, I just keep one in there just in case. But nappy rash creams all do different things. There are different strength ones, and I spoke to the doctor about this the other day because she has a little bit of a rash going on at the moment, but it's nothing severe at all. So Bepanthen we have here too. This one is basically, this one and this one I flip between depending on, like mostly depending on if there's much rash going on at all. This one's like kind of like the thinnest of the nappy rash creams, the Bepanthen. and it's just ideal for like everyday care, as it says there. Protective nappy rash cream. This is like consistency of Sudocrem, so a little bit thicker. And then there's this bad boy, which is basically the best lifesaver you can ever buy, and I 100% recommend getting something like this. So it's Botanium, and it's nappy rash ointment. It's yellow. It doesn't smell very nice. So Sophia had a bit of nappy rash going on the other day that just looked a little bit sore. She was fine, like it wasn't making her upset or anything, but it just didn't look very nice. I put this one on it. I asked the doctor, and he said, yeah, it's fine, it doesn't look that bad at all, but if you want to get something, get this, because it's a bit stronger than these sorts of things. And it literally cleared up the nappy rash straight away. It was amazing, and it just, yeah, I just felt bad that she had any sort of rash at all. So I recommend having this stored. You basically use none. It cost me £3 for this, but you hardly use any when you use it, so it's so good. It does tend to have a tendency to sort of stain things a little bit, but you can get it out in the wash. So okay, next section is in here. You can like take this off if you wanted to. I don't really need it to be sectioned, but it is kind of ideal, I suppose, to have this here like this. But yeah, in the next section I have a muzzy, because you always need muslin cloths, and I do have just a random like short sleeved baby grow and a onesie, like a sleep suit, and just 2 little cloths. My baby pukes a lot, and like it's nothing to be concerned about. She is growing fine, she's a happy baby, she just is a very sicky baby. So we have a lot of clothes changes throughout the day, but that's fine, so I keep that in there. I to be honest, she doesn't really throw up that much at night time, because she only really has one feed when we're actually in bed. So I will do an update on this now, because we've got a good little routine actually going on, and I'm really happy about it. So yeah, so anyway, so we don't have a lot of sick at night time, but I do keep this in here just in case, you know, it's the middle of the night and we need a change. It's all there. But equally, if we're in the living room and she's puked everywhere and I don't want to run into the bedroom, generally I will, but if it's there just in case. There's also a dummy. She loves these. We've got a couple of different dummies that she uses, but primarily, I just got off. She loves these bibs. You can't see, so I've got a good collection of these going on. Yeah, so we've got a good amount of these going on throughout the house, because she likes dummies. She doesn't always use them, but they're good for settling her when she thinks she's hungry but she's not, or she's having a really tough time and she's sort of screaming a lot. Sometimes she struggles as well with the tummy ache, but this sort of settles her. So I'm all for dummies. Anyone that judges a mum for using dummies, have a baby first and then maybe judge, or just don't judge, you know. And then I have in here some gripe water. I tried this once and I swear she choked, and it was the scariest thing in the entire world, and I've never used it since. I probably won't ever use it anymore, but we had a bad few weeks of not knowing whether it was colic that she had or if it was just stickiness. We've now got it under control, but it's in here just in case, because it's where her medical kind of stuff is, I guess. And then some infant Calpol. She hasn't used this yet. She has got her like 8-week jabs coming up soon, and they tell you to give this to the babies just before their appointment, or a little bit before their appointment. So I have that in preparation, so can't wait for that. And then in this side pocket I've just got some hand sanitizers, just for like in the middle of the night if I need to grab at something but I feel like my hands are a bit gross. They're in there. And then I have in here 2 thermometers. This is one that you do like on a baby's head, but you don't have to touch them. But I don't trust it fully, because they say you shouldn't use these when they're really young, but it is in there. We got it gifted to us, so it's there just in case. And then the old classic thermometer. And then in here, the nose sucker. We used this when she had the sniffles the other week. It was horrible for her, but really satisfying for me. A little brush, some nails, scissors, and then some clippers. I haven't used the clippers yet, to be honest. I just go with the scissors. They just seem to do the job just fine. And then over here, just some nappy, one of these cool bags. I don't often use nappy bags, because this to me is wasteful enough. I don't want to put it in a bag if I don't need to. When it's just in our waste, we don't care to use them. Her poo is breast milk poo at the moment. It doesn't smell really, and our bins go out often enough that it doesn't really matter. So there's a comb in here. She doesn't really need this yet. She hasn't got enough hair for a comb as such. I really like the soft brush, which I don't know where I put. It's not in here, but and then these are just empty little pockets here. I don't really have anything in those. But yeah, this is what works for us. This is what we need like on the reg, and I love having it like this. This is what's in our nappy caddy for my 8-week-old, no longer a newborn. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I'm trying to upload videos every day, if you've noticed. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and let me know if there's anything you want to see. I've got lots of ideas coming up, and they're not all mum related. I've got lots of things coming up that maybe aren't mum related, so just subscribe anyway. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!